Today on Vox, we'll have information on a Texas teen's recovery and more. Lane Webb will have your local weather, and Aaron Carroll will have your sports.
It's Thursday, August 22nd, 2019, and you're watching Vox News Today.
Please stand for the pledge of the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm Jay Standridge.
And I'm Kaylee Peak.
Authorities in Tennessee say a naked man who was causing a disturbance at a grocery store was killed in a crash fleeing officers in Tullahoma. Officers responded to a call where a nude man was causing chaos at a food store early Wednesday morning. Tennessee Highway Patrol says police pursued 29-year-old Lawrence Bean. The officers were chasing Bean at high speeds and ended with the car on top of other car's roof. Bean was announced dead at the hospital, and the crash is under further investigation.
July was officially the hottest month on record, and in the scorching sun, UPS workers have convulsed, fainted, and landed in the ER with heat-induced kidney failure, interviews and medical records show. 16 employees of the delivery company told NBC News they have suffered heat illnesses so far this summer, highlighting the continued hazards UPS workers face as workloads ramp up in record temperatures. Last month, an NBC News investigation revealed that more than 100 UPS employees were hospitalized for serious heat-related injuries between 2015 and 2018, more than any other company in the country except the U.S. Postal Service. UPS, which has nearly 400,000 employees, 74,000 of them delivery drivers, does not air condition most of its warehouses or its brown delivery trucks, whose cargo areas can reach 150 degrees, drivers said.
Popular pop star Taylor Swift plans to re-record her song after her catalog was purchased by music manager Scooter Braun. In late June, Braun's Ithaca Holdings announced that it had acquired Big Machine Label Group, which was led by Scott Borchetta, and home to Swift's first 6 albums, including the Grammy winners for the Album of the Year, 2008's Fearless and 2014's 1989. Swift said last November that she signed with the Universal Music Group instead of staying at Big Machine because she knew that re-signing would only result in her not owning her future work.
A Texas teen is recovering after spending 18 days in the hospital for a collapsed lung doctors believe was caused by vaping. The patient was identified as Tristan at Cook Children's Hospital in the ICU. As is Cook Children's pediatrician, I was sent daily updates about him, Dr. Marie Susan Whitworth, Medical Director of Infectious Diseases at Cook's Children's, said in the hospital's blog. I found myself holding my breath every time I opened the update and audibly gasped the moment I realized that he was incubated. Tristan, 17, had landed in the hospital after complaining of fatigue, shortness of breath, and chest pains. Within 48 hours of intake, he was in the ICU. Whitworth said she lost a lot of sleep over this kid, puzzled by what was the root of his issues as antibiotics and antifungal medications failed to improve his condition. One thing that Tristan mentioned to the staff of Cook Children's before he got very ill is something I already knew and had talked to him about the year prior. Tristan liked to vape, and while Whitworth notes that a clear answer for why his lungs failed him was never found, the chemicals found in vaping liquids can cause some major damage. We don't know for sure what were said of why Tristan's lung collapsed, but there are literature reports of hypersensitivity pneumonias from vaping. I told him no inhaling of anything ever. We still don't know for sure what the trigger was, but it is very plausible that it could be due to his vaping. After 18 days in the hospital, Tristan was well enough to go home, but he'd lost 30 pounds and had to learn how to walk normally again after losing significant muscle mass in his legs. At a follow-up appointment, Whitworth said he swore he'd never touch the stuff again.
Today, in good news you could use, grandson is on a mission to take his 89-year-old grandmother to all 61 national parks. Joy Ryan, reflecting on her life, said to her grandson Brad Ryan, "It's a shame I didn't get to see more in my life. I never had the chance to." So Brad did something about that. He took her to the Great Smoky Mountains, and after that success of the trip, they embarked on a journey to visit all 21 national parks in just 28 days, including Yosemite, Yellowstone, Glacier, Joshua Tree, Grand Canyon, Sequoia, and the Canyonlands. On what the duo wants people to take away from the story, Brad shared, "You're never too old to pack in a lifetime adventure if you have the drive and willpower to make it happen. Our story is proof that you can open your heart and create vision for your future. Anything is possible."
Now let's send it over to Lane with your weather.
I'll have the weather for tomorrow's football game and more after the break.
Denso has been around for a really, really long time, locally in our area, over 30 years, and it's a very stable company to work for.
Before I started working here, I didn't know what Denso was, but since I've been working here, knowing how much Denso sort of has its footprint all over the world, it's actually a global company that a lot of people in America haven't heard of, but it interacts with everything you do. If you drive a car, you probably have a Denso part in it.
So some of my daily tasks consist of fixing the machines, communicating with my other associates, and making sure all these production lines are working properly.
We do logistics. We repack finished good products.
My day-to-day here is basically working on the machines and producing product for Denso.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Hope you guys are having an awesome Thursday. We're going to go ahead and start off with our local radar. We can see that currently we do have some rain up in the northeast region of Tennessee and even into North Carolina, or not North Carolina, Kentucky, I'm sorry. We do have a little bit of rain up there, and it seems like this rain is coming down in this direction. It seems like it will be hitting us within the next few hours. We will be having rain today and tomorrow, but I'll get to that in just a second. We're going to go ahead and look at what's happening right now with our daily weather. Let's see that currently. It is raining a little bit, 86 degrees, but because of the humidity, it feels like 91. Really hot today, which kind of sucks, but it'll be all right because Friday we also have some rain, and it looks like Saturday that rain will clear out, and we'll begin to have some clearer weather. And it does look like we have 45% chance of rain today, so definitely be expecting some showers later. But we're going to go ahead and look at our national radar. We can see that currently we do have a lot of rain in around the middle area of the U.S., around Kentucky and even Tennessee, and we also have a lot of rain in Arkansas and Oklahoma, and there's also a little bit of rain up in the northwest, in Idaho, and it looks like just a lot of rain scattered around everywhere. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and look at our 7-day forecast. And it looks like Thursday and Friday will have scattered thunderstorms with highs of 91 and 84 and lows of 71 and 69. Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high of 86 and a low of 67. Sunday and Monday will have scattered thunderstorms with highs of 83 and 81s and lows of 65 and 66. Tuesday will be partly cloudy with a high of 86 and a low of 68. And finally, Wednesday will have more isolated thunderstorms and highs of 86 and a low of 64. That is all I have for weather. Let's send it over to Aaron with sports.
MLB scores and more after this break.
Life happens. Whether it's car trouble, medical bills, or other expenses, Check Into Cash has a new flexible loan solution. Introducing the Flex Loan. The Flex Loan is an open line of credit. You control how much you borrow with flexible payment options. If you need a payday advance, we offer those too, because true flexibility is the ability to choose. For life's little emergencies, we're your one-stop money shop.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. But how do you know? Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at those MLB scores. All right, we got some close games here. We got the Tigers and the Astros, 2-1. Angels and the Rangers, 7-8. Blue Jays and the Dodgers, 1-2. Phillies and the Red Sox, 5-2. And the Giants and the Cubs with a close game, 11-12. Battle League's football game is tomorrow. It's going to be against Farragut, and there's a theme, decades. It'll be very interesting what people will come up with, and it might be pretty cool. That's all for me. Now let's send it to school announcements after this break.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Welcome back, Bradley Central. Let's take a look at those school announcements.
Seniors, mark your calendars. Senior Picture Makeup Day will be September 5th.
We are online at YouTube at BCHS VOX News.
You can check us out on Facebook, WTNB, and of course at voxnews.net.
You just can't get enough of Vox.
That's all we have for you today, Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless.